My husband told his secret daughter that I was a child-hatting monster who would ruin her life if she ever approached me, while telling me she didn't exist. He didn't realize I had just matched with her on a DNA app, and by the time he woke up from his nap, I had moved her into his man cave and thrown his clothes on the lawn. The morning of January 2nd was supposed to be the start of our healing era. After 5 years of failed IVF treatments, negative tests, and a bank account drained dry by fertility clinics, David and I had decided to stop trying. The house was quiet, the Christmas tree still standing in the corner like a silent witness to another childless holiday. David was at the stove, humming, flipping an omelet. He looked like the perfect husband. He looked like a man with nothing to hide. I was scrolling through my phone, clearing out holiday spam emails, when the notification banner dropped down. It was from the DNA ancestry kit I'd bought us as a stocking stuffer. I had registered both of our kits on my app for convenience. I expected a breakdown of his European heritage. Instead, I saw a bright green alert, immediate family match found. I tapped it confused. The text was unequivocal. Match, Riley last name, relationship daughter, shared DNA 50%. The room seemed to tilt. I don't have a daughter. I can't have a daughter. My brain tried to reject the information, but then I saw the account name linked to the sample. It wasn't mine. It was David's. David, I said, my voice trembling. Who is Riley? He froze. The humming stopped. He turned around slowly, the spatula still in his hand, a smile fixed on his face that didn't reach his eyes. Who? Riley, the app says she's your daughter. It says you share 50% DNA. The color vanished from his face so fast it was terrifying. He didn't ask to see the phone. He didn't look confused. He dropped the spatula, it hit the floor with a wet slap of egg batter and lunged across the island. Give me that, he shouted, his voice a guttural roar. It's a glitch. The app is hacked. I pulled the phone back, adrenaline flooding my veins. It's not a hack, David. You have a child. He scrambled around the counter, knocking over a stool. Delete it. Delete the account right now. She's trying to scam us. I ran. I sprinted down the hallway and threw myself into the guest bathroom, locking the door and sliding the deadbolt home just as his shoulder slammed against the wood. Claire, open the door, he screamed, pounding on it with his fist. She's a psycho. She's been stalking me for years. You can't believe her. I sat on the cold tile, shaking. I looked at the profile again. There was a photo. My heart stopped. It was a selfie of a young woman with messy bangs and big, soulful eyes. I knew her. I saw her every single morning. She was the barista at the Roasted Bean down the street. The sweet girl who always gave me free pastries when I looked sad. The girl who stared at me with such intensity that I used to think she was just weirdly friendly. She wasn't weird. She was watching her father's wife. She's the barista, I whispered to myself. David, she's the girl at the coffee shop. She's crazy, David yelled through the door. She wants our money. If you talk to her, she'll ruin everything. I was protecting you. He wasn't protecting me. He was hiding a living, breathing daughter while I mourned the children I couldn't have. He watched me cry over negative tests while his own flesh and blood served me coffee 3 blocks away. I stood up. I unlocked the frosted window above the toilet. It was tight, but I pushed it open. I climbed out, dropping into the snow in my socks. I ran to my car, my breath clouding in the freezing air. David heard the engine and burst out the front door, screaming my name, but I was already backing out. Don't miss how he had lied to both of us to keep us apart. Witness the heartbreaking confession in the coffee shop, the discovery of a $50,000 theft from my own savings, and the moment I introduced my husband to his new roommate while he was still trying to spin his web of lies. The eviction notice is coming. Click here to watch full video.